And good evening, and welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John, and I'm running solo tonight. Ken will be back tomorrow night for our weekend entertainment edition. And just wanted to run down a few quick things tonight. And tonight, I guess the big thing on the is weather and snow. Now, you know that probably noticed on the site, we've had some winter storm warnings up, some snow warnings up, and one of the things that we thought was a little bit interesting is if you look at the National Weather Service reports, they were expecting about 3 to 5 inches overnight. Now, the upper elevations up at the Bear Valley level, from first-hand observation, they received over a foot already this evening. It was still coming down lightly now, but the last couple hours, from probably about the 7 o'clock hour to the 9 o'clock hour, it was dumping from all the way just above Murphy's all the way up. If you're looking at driving tonight, the change requirements are required from Murphy's all the way up, and it is slow going. I'm sure Caltrans will have it cleared off soon, but as of probably 45 minutes ago, it was very slow going. Visibility was an issue. We're talking 15, 20 miles an hour to feel safe. 25 miles an hour, you feel like you were going way too fast because the snow at that time was coming down at a very, very, very rapid pace. Just to run down a little bit, there was a 90% chance of snow. This is the upper elevations, then we'll go down to the lower elevations in a second. 90% chance of snow tonight, 20% chance of snow tomorrow, 80% tomorrow night, 90% chance on Friday, 60% on Friday night, 50% on Saturday, 80% Saturday night, and then a chance going off from there. The good thing is there is some snow accumulation. Looks like this storm is really starting. The first phase of it didn't really, there wasn't a ton of accumulation. This wave, or these waves of storm, does seem to be dumping a little bit more than was anticipated, which is a good thing for not only for the ski season, but for the water levels going out forward. Other things we've been covering today. And one of the things is also this morning at the CCWD meeting, there was, and one of these things is this is just the first of many Trinitas related things that you'll see the next few weeks. The CCWD board voted 5-0 to launch a groundwater monitoring program in western Calaveras, where some properties owned by the NEMEs from the Trinitas that have the Trinitas project granted the use of the U.S. Geological Survey to install a well on Trinitas project site. Will gather advanced data gathering for groundwater aquifer movements to study the underground aquifer. And this is some of this is a little bit controversial because, as many of you know watching the audience, the Trinitas project has had has been a very controversial project out there in that portion of the county. Next week, it will have its first public hearing in a long time at the Planning Commission, which will be on the 19th, which will stream live from the San Andreas, from the Government Center. And just a little bit from a press release we did get on this today. After the first and a step in a long series of steps, stated CCWD in a letter read to the board on Wednesday meeting, to establish a network of data collection points to understand the groundwater situation in western Calaveras County. And if you've been following the news, the groundwater and the aquifer levels in that area of the county have been highly politicized. It's been an interesting, all sides of this. And from the gist of this, what these underground testing facilities will do is allow them to actually track water aquifer movements. Let's see a little bit more on this. While the land is being donated by Trinitas, funding for the monitoring well is being provided by a grant from the state of California to the tune of $80,000. If Trinitas is approved as proposed, CCWD would be reimbursed for the $80,000 for the well and receive a $6.5 million pledge towards future pipeline hookup on the Trinitas project. This is an interesting thing, but it did go forward today. This is one of the first things on the, as you'll see on the Trinitas stuff going forward. Wanted to mention that did get approved today, and they will have a public hearing on the project in front of the Planning Commission next Thursday. Also, in addition to the weather and the Trinitas stuff today, there's been some other interesting things we've been covering. A couple of those are, I guess the last little bit on the weather is the winter storm warning will remain in effect until 4 a.m. on Thursday. Then storms continue through Tuesday. A couple little new articles up. Hannah Aldrin, if you go by our site, if you're probably launching this from the site, she has a new school chat article up. They have some seed and gardening books, and some from Focus has some the focus group for the foothill the foothill focus and sustainability thing. On February 28th, something big will be happening at Tuolumne County Ambulance and Fire Administration Building. No, it's not a fire drill. The Foothill Collaborative for Sustainability, Focus, is joining forces with Tuolumne County Master Gardeners to sponsor a seed and gardening book exchange. So if you're looking at, for anyone who is interested in starting a vegetable garden this spring, you should attend. If you have seeds you've saved, extra seeds you've purchased and to share. And so basically it's going to be a gardening get-together. So you can plan out all your gardening activities for the spring. Also, we've posted the full Board of Supervisors meeting, which was a long one, 5.5+ hours. Will be posted tomorrow evening. But we do have some excerpts of the agriculture and forestry elements. The general plan moves forward. That was one of the big items yesterday. We have about a 50-minute clip if you wanted to follow how some of that went down. That did get accepted by the county into the general plan process, which interim planning director, interim CDA director Brent Harrington will be spearheading going forward. And we're going to wrap it up a little bit short tonight because Kim will be back tomorrow night for our weekend entertainment edition. And just wanted to do a little bit of a short news piece here, talk a little bit about the weather and some of the other things. And we also have a couple little pieces on Friends of the Fair meeting. Different little pieces there that you can peruse on the site. And we thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you back tomorrow night for our weekend entertainment update edition. Thanks a lot and have a great night.